Hello lovely people, and welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Carissa. It is hot. I'm just going to put my coffee down today because I've got a flyer I'm going to have a look at. Now, today I'm going to do something that is one of my absolute favourite things to do ever in the world, and it has been my whole life. And that is coming up with business ideas, or more specifically coming up with ideas and ways to put that business out into the world and make it grow. I absolutely love marketing, and I'm totally obsessed with Facebook marketing. And why shouldn't I be? It's been responsible for growing every single one of my businesses. So I came up for the idea for this video last Wednesday after a meetup event that I was interviewed at, when a lovely girl came up and started asking me some questions, and then she showed me her flyer for her business. And I thought, you know, wow, that's such a cute, creative little business that you've got there. As soon as I looked at the flyer, I just started, you know, having these ideas of like, oh, you could market it like this on Facebook, you could do this on Facebook, you could do this on Facebook. What I want to do is just, you know, have another look at the brochure here today, and I'm going to just explain what it is and then explain some ways that I think that she could use Facebook to grow her business. So I really hope that you guys like this video, because if it goes well, I hope to make a lot more of them. So this is kind of like a crafty kind of hobby business. It's called a fairy florist and what she does is create floral fairy floss crafted before your very eyes. So I don't know if you've ever seen like these fairy floss artists. They create, there's some pictures here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's some little kids, and each bundle of fairy floss looks like a flower. So she mainly sells these to either kids' birthday parties or weddings, like for brides that want to have really cool things at the reception that other people probably have never seen before, so that they're talked about and that kind of thing. So I could go on for days with ideas on like how to market this and get it in front of people, but in this video I'm just going to give you a few little ways, the first ways that came to my mind when I had a look at it. So first of all, you could choose to promote it to either engaged women who are planning their wedding reception, or to mums who are planning a kid's birthday party, because those are the people that are going to be spending the money on it. So you wouldn't market it to kids because they don't have any money. You wouldn't really market it to the groom because the grooms don't generally do the planning of the wedding receptions, and it's very floral and girly. So you'd want to attract someone who likes that kind of thing. So if we're marketing it to a bride, for example, we'd want to use a photo or even a video of the fairy floss in action at a wedding reception, or, you know, some bride and bridesmaids all holding their fairy floss flowers or something like that. If the bride sees the video or the photo popping up on their Facebook feed, they're going to be like, oh well, you know, that's a cool thing to have at my wedding reception, I'll click on it and have a look. So then you'd have to think about, well, why would the bride want this? What's the reason for it? And a few reasons that I come up with was that, you know, she probably wants to impress her guests by having something unique that they haven't seen before, of which this is to me, because I've never seen it before. She probably loves sweet and pretty things and is probably quite a feminine type of girl. She probably wants something that's, you know, pretty easy and not going to be too over the top expensive. You know, so once you've got a few different images or video clips that you could use to advertise this on Facebook, then you would come up with the message that you're going to say to that person. So you decide, okay, so I'm talking to someone who's getting married soon, someone who loves sweet things, who wants to impress their friends and doesn't want to spend a huge amount. So you could write something as simple as, congratulations on your engagement. I bet you're having heaps of fun planning your wedding and reception. If you're still looking for some unique ideas and things that haven't been done hundreds of times before to impress your family and your guests, check out these fairy floss flowers that you could have at your wedding reception. Guaranteed to get interest, they'll be guaranteed to please your guests, they're tons of fun, they're easy, and they're affordable. Then you could give them some other benefits, such as, we'll come and set everything up for you, we'll make all the fairy floss flowers to entertain your guests, and then we pack up everything and take it home with us when we leave. Then you could choose to either link them to a website from the ad, tell them to call you, private message you on Facebook for more information, or put in their name and email and download the price list, therefore building an email list in the process. So that would be one idea for that business. Now the great thing about Facebook is you can actually then target that specific ad to an engaged woman who loves flowers and candy, which is why it's so powerful if you know who you're talking to, if you know why they want it, and if you know how to get it in front of them. And you know, some other ways to grow this business would be to look at having one person doing them at kids' parties in Brisbane, then you could look at expanding it to Sydney, Melbourne, international, whatever, and kind of set it up as a franchise or just like a chain with a bunch of employees doing weekend fairy floss parties and things. So that would be how I would look at growing that business, and that's how I would do it if it was mine. So I just wanted to share that this week, and I love doing things like this. So what I've actually done is created a really basic little website over at coffeewithcarissa.com where you can put in your business details, and you know, if I like the look of your business, I'll make a little video like this of some ideas that I might have to grow it and market it on Facebook. I also teach an online Facebook marketing course. In case anyone's interested in that too, you can get in touch and I can teach you how to do this stuff in your business because it's really powerful. So thank you so very much for watching. If you like this video, I would love a little thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. Share it with your friends if you've got anyone else who might be interested in this stuff, and make sure to subscribe on Facebook and YouTube, and I will see you next Wednesday.